Up and oh, and the grenade kill. Shh, be very quiet. They're coming for me.
We've just taken control of objective Delta.
What? Why, hello there. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the MTARd. That's right, the MTARd. Why is it the MTARd? Because 900 rounds per minute, insane hipfire, dominating noob face at close range. That's right, it's the FAMAS's retarded little brother, except in all kit form. But seriously guys, get on the MTAR. It is an absolute beast. It completely destroys face in close quarters. If you guys haven't already unlocked the MTAR, you can do it through the multi-talented assignment, and I'll post the link to the Reddit thread which has all the unlocks below in the description, and you guys can check that out after you're done here. So what makes the MTAR so amazing? Well, I don't have stats at the moment, but it feels really good. And the place that I normally get stats, it would be at sympathic.com. And I would definitely recommend that you guys check that out, but they haven't updated the stats for the MTAR just yet because there is some debate as to whether these are the final release stats of the actual guns from the last patch that DICE messed up. So the strengths, it has amazing hipfire, and this is probably due to its bullpup design, and it's so good in fact that if you put a laser sight on it, you're probably not going to lose any close quarters battles. It also has insane rate of fire, which just complements its amazing hipfire. You can just turn corners and melt people. And I guess you guys saw that at the start of the video where there were 4 guys and I pretty much just ripped them all to shreds. So that's that. It does have similar recoil to the ACWR. Its first 2 to 3 shots are quite accurate, but then after that it sort of just sprays everywhere and you couldn't hit the side of a barn if you tried to, honestly. Its weaknesses because of this are obviously at long range. It has quite big spread, quite big recoil, but it is surprisingly effective at bursting. If you do 2 to 3 round bursts at mid-range, you can actually down someone pretty quickly, and I think there were a few times where I actually surprised myself doing that, which was kind of nice. So what attachments would you put on this gun to make it more effective? Well, I mean, the vertical grip is probably the obvious choice, but I would say that because it's already a bullpup and it has good moving spread, you probably don't need to make it better at something that it's already good at. So if you want to use this gun for different range engagements, make it a bit more versatile, I would probably put the angled grip on, and that's my preferred grip, just because it makes it a little easier to burst at range. The potato grip is good with a muzzle brake or compensator, but I do my best to avoid those, as I mentioned previously in the L85 video. And my barrel attachment of choice with pretty much any gun except sniper rifles would be the silencer, just because it gives you that edge where people don't really know where you are on the mini-map, and so they're going to have trouble finding you, and that can mean the difference between getting swamped by an entire squad or only facing 1 or 2 guys at a time and killing them all, which is optimal, of course. And it's also definitely going to help you when you're deep in enemy territory, and I mean real deep. When you're behind enemy lines. Okay, this is too much. But when you're deep in enemy territory, that silencer is going to help keep you alive. So the verdict is it's kind of OP at close range. At long range, obviously, it's not that OP. But it's definitely a very strong carbine. It's a contender amongst the others, considering that it's up against the ACWR and things like the SG55-3. That's the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're an absolute champ and you love sensual massages, share with your friends the MTARd today.